So the DGAs just happened. So, in my opinion, this award show is the most important in deciphering the Oscars in terms of Best Picture and Best Director. So what were the nominees? There was the three that we already knew. Catherine Bigelow, Ben Affleck, and Steven Spielberg. Now there's two slots left open, and the fourth slot went to Ang Lee, as most people expected, and unexpectedly, although not completely shocking, as say last year with David Fincher, it went to Tom Hooper for Les Miserables. I know I'm saying that wrong. Oh well. So I'm going to look at how this affects the films that weren't nominated. I'm going to look how this affects the films that were nominated for this award, and I'm going to look at who will end up winning this award. So first, films that are dead and buried. So any of you that had a thin line of hope that maybe Moonrise Kingdom or Django or Beasts of Southern Wild or even on a long shot, Skyfall, yeah, it's pretty safe to say that those films are dead. Now, I'm not going to be ready to put Silver Linings Playbook in the ground for winning Best Picture. I'm willing to put it on the ground for winning Best Director, but not Best Picture, simply because of the fact that we've seen this example with Driving Miss Daisy, that I just can't put it out of the race just yet. Now, I'm not saying it's very likely. In fact, it has moved up to number 6 on my predictions, and maybe even lower come Oscar nomination morning, but I'm not quite willing to put it in the ground yet. So how does this affect films that were nominated? So I think Life of Pi now has definitely moved up on my nominations chart in terms of Best Picture. It's currently number 5 actually, and I think a nomination at this point is almost secure. Now it makes me a little bit worried about this film due to the fact that it is in 3D and the screeners may be harder to understand and will it get enough first place votes, but I think this definitely helps it out and I think we all can feel a bit more secure about putting Ang Lee and about putting Life of Pi in the Best Picture thing. Now when it comes to Les Miserables, I don't know if this will translate to an Oscar nomination. Currently I'm not predicting it. As I've said, I'm already putting Tom Hooper 6th, but once again, this could very well change on Wednesday. It's so super tight at this point. So who will win this award? So let's look at the 5 people. So let's discount them one by one. Now I'm first going to discount Tom Hooper. He's won before. There's grumblings about him winning David Fincher's DGA award and Oscar, as we already know, hence the fact that last year that may have been one of the reasons that David Fincher was actually surprisingly nominated over Steven Spielberg, and the fact that Les Mis, there is a lot of haters out there, and some people weren't even predicting Tom Hooper to get in. So he's safely at number 5, and that could move up if Les Mis gets more buzz, but I'm not currently predicting it. At number 4, Ang Lee. So Ang Lee has won 2 DGA awards, and I think it's safe to say that he is well respected, even though I think he really would deserve this one, because out of all 5, he's either number 1 or number 2 in my opinion, maybe next to Catherine Bigelow or even ahead of Catherine Bigelow. But I don't think he can pull it out due to his recent wins and due to the fact that Life of Pi didn't get stunning critical reviews, but yeah. Number 3, I'm actually going to put Zero Dark 30, Catherine Bigelow. So Catherine Bigelow's won it before, there's the controversy, and I just don't know if she can pull it out over Steven Spielberg and Ben Affleck, the final 2. Now, if Zero Dark 30 starts to win more of these Guild Awards, and I can see some strong Guild support, I'll be more than willing to put Catherine Bigelow up, as Zero Dark 30, out of these 5 films, is actually most definitely my favorite. At number 2, I'm going to put Ben Affleck. Now, a lot of people are predicting Ben Affleck at number 1, but I'm not going to do that due to the fact that a lot of people forget that Ben Affleck has won an Oscar before. And I just think that Lincoln is going to hit a good chord with the DGA compared to Argo. Now, if Argo wins the PGA, then I think it's definitely winning the DGA. But if it loses the PGA to Lincoln, and I think Steven Spielberg will definitely take this. Now, a lot of people have been predicting a split year, and I rarely do that. I did that in 2010. It came to bite me. I did that almost in 2011. Once again, it came to bite me, and I've just learned it rarely happens. I mean, the last one we've had was actually 7 years ago, but you get the point. So at number 1, I'm going to put Steven Spielberg's Lincoln, due to the fact that Steven Spielberg is a very recognized name. A lot of the reasons are similar for Best Picture. It's just the type of film that I think is going to hit really well. And once again, it's a box office hit. It's rising above $150 million. And I know box office does not decide for the Oscars, so we've had Transformers getting nominated for some of this stuff, but it certainly is a factor. So those are my predictions. This is why I think some films are dead and buried and Silver Linings isn't, and that's how I think of the win, and this is how I think it will affect some of the films. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.